Hi everybody, good to see you again, back out in the garden. Lots of growing been going on out here now, so I'm going to show you around, and we've actually been eating our own produce now, so we're very pleased with that. And as I said, we've had the new fence put up along the side, which I'll show you in a second, and it's actually freed up a little bit more land for us to plant some stuff along the edge of the polytunnel, so I'll show you that as well. So most of our stuff now is outside, and it's really benefiting from this weather we're having, lots of sun and also lots of rain as well. But because of the heat, obviously we're having to keep on watering things a hell of a lot, so we've got to keep on top of that. But let's show you around the plot and show you exactly what's been happening. Well, as you can probably see, our sweet corn growing in these pots is really getting big now. Now what I'm considering doing is planting this sweet corn outside along the new fence line, just taking it out of the pots and plonking that straight into the ground, because I think that will benefit from being in the soil outside. So that's just one thing I'm going to do. I've still got a couple of tomato plants here to relocate. Here's our strawberry plants, as you probably know, and they're sort of trailing along now. We have got strawberries on there. I think you can see one there actually, look. But as I say, we do keep actually eating them as they grow. The rhubarb has really gone mad. As I say, we're going to start to harvest some of that very shortly. This is a pepper plant, which a chili plant I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a chili pepper plant there. Here we go. So the flowers is a good sign, I think, so that should really be producing very shortly. Now this, again, these were the old cucumbers which we grew from seed. Now as you can see, we had no luck at all with them whatsoever. This is one we brought, and that started to actually flower now, so I'm impressed with that. Some peppers there, as you know. The raspberries are coming on absolutely lovely now. As I say, this grew from that little individual stick. So these will eventually be transplanted outside into the new fruit area, as you know. The mint's gone mad. And these were the other two mini cucumbers which we bought from the garden centre, if you remember. These were the small Hannah mini cucumbers. And the courgette plant here, as you can probably see, look, there's one growing there, look, one there. There's another lovely size one there, just to show you that next to this, my hand, so you can see the actual size. We've actually eaten some of this already. I'm leaning over this mint here, this rosemary here, and it smells absolutely fantastic. But as you can see, there's more growing there. I think these are little ones starting here, as you can probably see there. And they're just growing out of a grow bag, as you can see there. Now this is the one next to it, which is the pumpkin plant. Now this is really rambling. Now again, I'm not too sure here, but this looks like a little pumpkin, but they're going rotten for some reason. I don't know why that is. They're starting to grow, and then they get to this stage, and then they just... Is that because they're on this matting? I don't know. See, there's another one there which started to grow, but then it went to nothing. But there's loads of these flowers that are popping up all over the place. And again, that is in a grow bag as well, one single grow bag. We are feeding this as well, so... But again, it's rambling all over the place. I don't know whether to cut that back or do you just leave it. I presume that's another little one there, look, as you can see there. Growing, so... I don't think that there might be enough energy in them bags, but... Here we go, look, we've got a bumblebee, look. We've got a pollinator in here as well. Look, you can see that? He's going inside the flowers there. So, yes, I'm happy with that. So, yeah, everything. These were the candy tuft flowers, which are now in full bloom. And as I said, this is night scented stock here. And it doesn't look much, but you can't actually smell it during the day. But in the evening, that really gives off a lovely scent. We've got some new lettuces which Sharon's transplanted. I think they might be a bit too early to have them out here. We should have grown them on a bit more. We've still got loads on the windowsill, so that's what we're going to do there. Look who's outside the door. Look, Barney, get down. Come on, out of the way. Come on out. Now, I didn't know whether these were the runner beans or broad beans, but as you can see there, how they've grown up there. Look, Barney, out of the way. And lo and behold, I noticed this the other day. Look at these, look. Lovely size, and they're actually always going through there, look. These are actually broad beans, because these are a pod that you open up and eat. Barney, can you get away from there, please? So look, lovely, lovely sized broad beans we've got there. And I did actually taste one of these yesterday, and they're fantastic. And all the way up there, look, as you can probably see, they're coming all the way up there, look. So they're growing up nicely now, these. And if I walk around the other side, these are the peas round this side, growing up. And as you can see, we're starting to get the flowers on them now, there. So these are the sweet garden peas. Now, as you can probably see there, all the way down there now, we've got the new garden fence. And if I turn round, you can now see the extra land that's been freed up down this side. So I'm going to actually put some more of these raised beds along here, but for the moment I think I'm just going to plant those sweet corns out in this area here, just to give them a bit more growing opportunity rather than being stuck in little pots. Now, as you can see here, look, everything here is really gone mad. We've got the raised bed, as you know, and these are cabbages and various stuff. The beetroots, as you can probably see in there, I don't know if you can see them actually, they're growing really, really well, as are the heads of broccoli over here. As you can probably see here, these are the broccoli plants, which again we paid £2.50 for, I think, in the garden centre. They've really taken off now, so very, very happy with them. And they're starting to develop their heads of broccoli. Come out of the way. Now, in this tub here, we've got the celery, and as you can see how big that's grown up. Now, that was put in a tub, and I planted the remainders in the raised bed, but this is hardly grown at all. Well, so that's hardly grown, it has grown, obviously. And look at our greens, cabbages there. We've got an abundance of them, and we're actually eating them now. We had some of them for Sunday dinner as well. Let's try and get you closer to the... We've been picking the beetroot. As you can see, there's some nice big heads there, and we have actually been eating them. Now, we have got a problem with the carrots. Now, let me pull one of these up for you, and let me just show you what's happening with the carrots. This is a live pull, so to speak. So if I just give it a wiggle and pull and a shake, look what's happening to our carrots. That's what we're left with. That's in the raised bed. Now, normally this raised bed is full of actual compost, so there's no hard bits at all, because I am aware that if you've got rocks in the ground or stones or whatever, when the carrots grow down, if they hit a stone or whatever, they will then detour and go off a different way. So Barney, get away. They will go a different way, and that's what possibly might have been happening there. But I don't think that was the problem. Let me just come in here for a minute. Yeah, look, another little bee, look. Really lovely having these bees here coming through and pollinating our stuff. Because when we've got, we actually, what Sharon done, them ones over there, as you remember, in the pot there, Sharon pulled some and then planted them in here, and that's the remainders of what we've got. Now, I personally think that when she pulled them, they was little tiny carrots, and when she put them in there, it must have sort of, the root wasn't growing straight down, it was sort of not growing down basically, and it's sort of just gone at all different sort of angles and whatever. So that's what I think the problem is. You can't really transplant carrots. That's the point I'm trying to make there. So if we would plant, if I would do it again next year, which I probably will, be, I'll be planting them out in the raised bed first, so they should go straight down in that situation. But yeah, we have eaten them, but as you can see, although they've got loads of growth on top, that's what's actually happened to our carrots. So that's what I'm presuming is the problem there. He's in here again. Look, come on, Barney, out now. The potatoes are doing well. All here, although this one now is starting to go a bit yellow. They're really taking some watering, but I may turn one of these out very, very shortly. And as you can probably see here, we've got an abundance of tomato plants. Really loads and loads. These have really come on well here, so we're so pleased with them. As you can see, really substantial tomato plants. But as you can see, the garden is very, very lush at the moment, and we've even got more tomato plants over here. So these are the flowers which we planted. Barney, will you get out, please? And as you know, all this was grown from seeds, so we're really, really happy with that. So yeah, here we go. Let's have a little peek over next door. Look, let's just show you what they've done next door. I don't know if you can see that. Look, here we go. It's quite a big garden. I don't think they've finished it yet, but yeah, that's next door. And the new fence line has gone up, so yeah, I'm very pleased with that. Although this will probably all need painting because it doesn't look like it's been treated to me, so that's that. Sharon's also planted some garlic as well, so that's starting to come up now. As you can see there, only two bulbs have come up. I think she put a few more in there, but yeah, not bad at all. So all in all, lots of growing been going on, and as I said to you, we actually started eating our food now. Now I've got a little thanks to give for Chris, which is Scottish Prepper. We had a parcel arrive the other day, and opened it up, and I couldn't think. I thought I don't remember ordering something that shakes. Anyway, I opened it up, and basically he's given us 2 boxes of dog foods and some of them marrow bones for the dogs, and they absolutely love them. So thanks very much for that, Chris. And don't forget, a lot of this stuff which is growing has come from your seeds. Like all the carrots and all the cauliflowers and stuff like that, and even the sweet corn is all down to your seeds which you did give me. So we're actually enjoying the bounty of food now from the packets of seeds. Thanks very much for that, Chris. I've still got a chest infection, by the way, and it's, you know, I've had a pretty bad couple of months really, that what with Mum passing over and coming to deal with all that and not having the motivation to do anything. Although I've got some other projects on the go. As you probably know, with the cars which I've brought. So, you know, although I've not really felt like doing anything, plus having this chest infection as well, I am feeling a lot better. And it's all your comments from literally all over the world which have helped and encouraged me to actually carry on making these videos, because I do get some really nice comments, and people actually like to sit down and watch a 20-minute or a half an hour video sometimes of what goes on in our daily life. So I've got another channel, as you probably know, which is the UK Internet Marketing School channel, where we run our other businesses, and that's a channel which is more geared towards sort of how we actually make our money by working from home, because we've got various home businesses which I started up many years ago, which we still run now, and also the automated income, which I sell stuff online when you don't feel like doing any work. When you're off ill, because when you work for yourself, as you probably know, you don't get sick pay, you don't get holiday pay, all stuff like that. But the benefits for me far outweigh the negatives. So having all them things set up means that I can come out here and actually do the stuff which I enjoy doing, and that's the whole purpose of me changing my lifestyle back in 2005, because I wanted to be free of the system. I didn't want to be told what to do, and as you can see here, I've actually achieved that, and I do the things that that I enjoy doing now, and I'm glad to see that people actually enjoy watching what I enjoy doing. So as long as I've got viewers, as long as I've got people leaving comments and enjoying what I'm doing, and the dogs are thoroughly enjoying the little gifts that people are sending them, and I'll just carry on making these videos anyway. So, but yep, we're starting to eat our food now, and we will start to learn how to rotate stuff. The polytunnel has been a great little project, and We've never grown anything in this garden before, and all what you see here is our first time experience. And sure, we've made mistakes, like with the carrots there. As you can see, they're growing lovely on top, but underneath they're not doing anything spectacular. But that's because we transplanted them. So lesson for next year, just plant them where you're going to make it, leave them to grow, and we should be okay. We've got lots more coming up, obviously, and I'm going to start to include some actual cooking videos as well. I did start doing this last year because Sharon started using the wild stuff we got growing around the garden, which is like blackberries and stuff like that, and she was making preserves and jams last year, and there's a couple of videos on that. But we'll show you how to make some very simple stuff, very nutritious stuff, and it will be all stuff created from the garden, hopefully. Anyway, we might add a few more ingredients because we haven't got everything we really want at the moment, but that will come later. Anyway, thanks very much for viewing this video, and keep your eye out. And don't forget, if you want to make a comment, if you're watching this on Facebook, just click on where underneath the video where it says YouTube, and that will take you straight to our YouTube channel. Or if you type into Google www.retrorestore.com, that's retrorestore.com, that will take you straight to our YouTube channel where you will see all of our videos, and then you can actually just view them in different playlists. We've got videos for the car repairs, Jimmy's bike, the gardening videos, how to repair stuff, all different categories of videos, all in different playlists. Anyway, thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you again in the next video. Bye for now.